Hi, this is the Engineering Graphics and Design guy again. Today's lesson is quite a lot of explaining, so you must try and keep track of what I'm saying. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is what we call a planes model. Now, if you can't see what I'm wanting you to see in this drawing, is just imagine that you are standing in the front of the class, and behind you will be the chalkboard. In my class, it will definitely be a chalkboard and not a whiteboard. And that's going to represent the vertical plane behind you. Now, this is from 3D to 2D. In other words, from an isometric drawing to an orthographic drawing. In other words, from 3D to 2D, 2 dimensions, whereas the isometric is 3 dimensions. Now, if you look to your left, you will see a wall on that side, and that's your side vertical plane. And the same on your right, also side vertical plane. You will be standing on the floor, and the floor will represent the horizontal plane. Now, if we just for 1 second imagine that there are hinges on the corner here, on that corner there, and where the vertical plane meets the horizontal plane, there's some hinges there as well. And from a 3D drawing, we are going to, and remember we are in the first quadrant, so this is why it's called first angle. We get second quadrant, third quadrant, and a fourth quadrant. But the ones that we normally draw is first angle and third angle, which will come at a later stage. So what we would do then is, if I'm standing, I normally stand in front of my class and then tell them what will they see behind me if I shine a torch from here. My shadow will be there, and obviously I will see detail, eyes, noses, and whatnot. On the vertical plane behind me, if I shine a torch from my left onto the right of the person standing here, there will be a shadow on the side vertical plane. Look at where the nose is pointing in both these cases. And if I shine the torch from that side, the shadow will be on this wall over here, which is the side vertical plane, and the same from the top. My shadow will be on the horizontal plane. Now, if like I said, if this was hinged at these corners, and I take this side vertical plane and I open it up on the side here and that one, so that the side vertical plane and the side vertical plane and the vertical plane is in line with each other, and I drop the horizontal plane to the bottom, which is also in line with those two, I end up having this situation over here, which is what we are looking for. We're wanting we're changing a 3D image to 2D, and that means that we want it on a flat surface, which is our paper. Now, here you can see there it was on the vertical plane. That's what I see. That's called my front view, because that's my face. And on the left side, I would remember that will be on that vertical plane, the side vertical plane there. Look at the direction of my nose and my hands and my feet. And the same on the right side view. Look at, it's the same picture, but it's looking in a different direction. So just keep that in mind. In the top view, I will only see the head and maybe the feet and maybe part of the nose. And that will be representing my vertical plane. Horizontal plane. Front view will be on the vertical plane. Left side view will be on the side vertical plane. And the right side view will be on the other side vertical plane. Now, familiarize yourself with this situation at first, and if you can't see it in the way that these pictures are drawn, maybe just imagine yourself standing in the front of the class and projecting your different shadows onto the different planes and others, vertical plane, side vertical plane, other side vertical plane, and onto the horizontal plane. So just try and get that sorted out so that you can be familiar with how the views are set. This is in first angle orthographic projection. Now, as you can see, I've changed the picture, and here I'm actually using a little block which it's got the corner cut out, and this is in isometric. This is how you will get the picture given to you, and then you've got to break it down into the front view, left side, right side view, and top view. Those are the normal 4 views that we draw. And for grade 8, you normally make sure that the front view is always indicated on the right hand side, but in standard 7 and higher, or grade 9 and higher, that front view can be on the side as well. But as you can see, it's quite difficult to imagine what the right side view will be like there. So in this case, we will only draw front view, left side view, and the top view. Now, I have done it in color because I think the color might just help you to understand it a little bit better, and just keep track of my front view. Remember, now I'm drawing it onto my 3 planes, side vertical, vertical, and the other side vertical, and then obviously my top view is on the horizontal plane. I start off by drawing the L shape, which is the yellow part. That's what I see in the front view. Then from the left, I will see the white part at the bottom and the blue part. And there's a white and there's a blue part. Now remember, this drawing is related to this drawing in the sense that it's the same height. It doesn't change height, right? And if I now have to use my imagination to see what it looks like on the right side view, it's still the same height, it's still the same object. But where there was a solid line there, that will become hidden detail, because when I'm looking from this side, I can't see that line, but I know it's there. So therefore I indicate it as hidden detail. Now, for my top view, I would have to move the camera a little bit so that you can see that it's the red part and the green part, and there is the red part and the green part. Now, how is it related to the front view? It's the same length. The height, I can't see height in the top view, but my depth comes from my side views, because if I draw a 45-degree angle line there and I project that down and bring it across, that will give me the depth of the top view automatically. Now, your teacher will show you how to set up your drawings and how to get it to set it up nicely on your sheet of paper, so that and normally it will be the front view, left side, top view, sometimes the right side view, but most of the time for grade 8, front view, left side, top view. Okay. At the same time, I just want to show you, this is the first angle symbol. If we draw on first angle, this symbol will normally be shown somewhere, or sometimes we are required to draw it, and the way that I draw it is I make that from there to the 16, the diameter of the small circle is 8 and the big circle is 16, and there's a gap of 8 millimeters, big circle 16 and the small circle 8. And because it's a circle, or there are circles involved, there will be a center line. And those center lines are important because in grade 10 and higher, if you don't put those center lines in, you will lose marks. So please remember to put that in. So just to recap quickly, we are doing isometric to orthographic projection in this first angle, and it can be from grade 8 right up to grade 12. It becomes useful because it's the same method used from grade 8 to grade 12. Let me just show you. There's the object that we're drawing, and there's the orthographic projection of it. So axis is normally x, y on the horizontal line. Remember, when I showed you the person standing on the horizontal plane, that's why I draw it on the horizontal plane. Some people make it a 10 millimeter gap, like I've done, just to the bottom to separate them. 10 millimeters, 10 millimeters, 10, 10, and then 45, and then I can use that to project to get the depth of my block. Okay, hopefully you have learned something. Oh yeah, just before I sign off for this one, I just want to show you in another way that it can be represented, and maybe this gives you a clearer picture of it. Just another block. Front view, there you can see person standing here is viewing it in this direction, so that's what it looks like. From the right side view, when he's standing that side and looking this way, that's the picture that we see. There is the hidden detail. Though he can't see it, he knows it's there. And then obviously if he's standing on the left hand side of the object, or on the right hand side, sorry, your left side will be projected that way, and that's what you'll see. There it becomes a solid line. Remember, those two lines are in line with each other, that's why you only see one line. And then my top view is if you're lying on one of those flying mats and you're hovering above it and you're looking down onto it, that's what you will see. So that's just another way of looking at it. Hopefully that might help you as well. Thanks for watching.